If I like your photo on your story, is that like low-key sliding in the DMs?
Nah, I pay no mind to it.
Oh, she's so direct.
Unless you're coming in hot, serve it to me. 5 minutes before my set, my instructor comes over to me talking about your deck's broken. I said, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're adding more anxiety.
Yeah, anxiety. I was lit. I was lit. I was busting it down on the dance floor before it was even my turn. So we got up there and we just did what we could. Especially as like a white-appearing woman, you get hyperfixated on by African men too. So it can be, and then read the room. So,
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Read the Room podcast. This is a special episode actually, episode 31. We're recording it on a different day. It's clearly, you see the crew's a bit different today. But I go by the name Kisaka _ Kisaka _ on Instagram. Everybody calls me Baby K sometimes. But yeah, I'm joined with...
Okay, I'm the perfect wingman. A recruiter, but at the end of the day, I'm going to help you where you want me to be. But yeah. Peace and love.
This guy. And today we're joined with a special guest. We know her as Jasmin, but everybody else out there knows her as DJ Mom and Boss. Yay! Welcome to the pod.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
That was a short thing. I expected her to do a very long thing.
Thanks for having me.
I'm her. By the time the pod ends, you realize why we love her as a pod, you know, and why we want her here. And so tune in. This is gonna be a good one. So yeah, we usually start with how your weeks or the past few days or has been. Like, how are you in general? So,
as a DJ, how's the week been?
It's been crazy. I've just finished moving house. I've done a run from Belmont down to Coburn. So it's been a big move amongst DJing last night. So we're feeling it today. A little bit tired, a little bit hungover, but we're here. Hungover.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to listen.
That's the one. That's
part of this. Being hungover is good.
Yeah, it's part of the gig, I guess.
It's part of the gig.
Being hungover is the best thing. Let me lie to you.
Imagine doing it sober. Nah. Like, how are you going to be the vibe if you're not on the vibe, you know?
Ooh. You're not wrong. Like, you'd want to get there. Personally, I can't hang around people, like, on it, and I'm not. Okay. I'd rather go home.
For him, he can hang over with people. But with me, I can't go out when I'm sober. Yeah. I just literally have to be super, super drunk.
Oh, it's giving social anxiety.
One of us.
Oh, that was a stray bullet. Hey.
That was a stray bullet to you.
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah. Just crazy. It's probably one of my most calm gig-wise. Republic last night, this today, and then tomorrow I am at Sir Henry's in Northbridge.
Yeah.
As of 9 p.m. So
Sir Henry, is that Henry Summers?
Nah.
Is that different?
Different one. Okay. This is just next to time zone. So yeah, steady, but still here, making the money on the grind.
It's very funny, bro, because this year I just decided that I'm not going out. And then that one time when I just decided to relax, someone took me to Northbridge.
Where else can you go in Perth, though? You really can't go anywhere else.
Then the second minute I'm hearing the Northbridge is from her.
Yeah.
So your next show, I promise I'm going to come in.
Okay, tomorrow?
Oh, no. Okay, tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow don't have money. Where's your show tomorrow? I'm going to take this for everyone.
Lock in. Sir Henry's Northbridge.
Sir Henry's Northbridge? Okay, let me just lock it in on my phone. Okay.
What time? Tell him the time.
I'm on at 9.
9? Okay. Sorry. Please remind me.
I won't be there.
Okay.
Hey Siri, set a timer.
I know for a fact I won't be there.
Okay, the thing is, I'm going to force him to come. Because if I'm going to go there...
Right, if you got me drinking today, you're coming.
Yeah, it's a locked-in thing.
Yeah.
So
what are you playing tomorrow?
Afro House.
Afro House?
What we're just listening to, yeah.
Do you get different... you play different gigs, right?
Yeah.
Different gigs, you play different music?
Yeah. So most of the time we have like a briefing before the event and Briefing.
Yeah.
Oh,
We have breathing before the event.
It's taking me, bro. I'm not getting anything.
Hello? The drinks got to his head a little bit.
No.
I know.
Sorry,
it's
excuse my friend. So we get a briefing, and the most intense briefing I had to stick between a certain BPM there was 4, so between 120 and 124. Like real strict on the genre too. So I get it. It's good. Puts you outside your comfort zone a little bit. But it's so much more fun when you can like have a bit of creativity on your side, get to mix what you want.
Yeah.
But 9 times out of 10, you're doing a gig, you've got a briefing. You've got to stick within that.
Do you have to submit music in advance?
Yeah, so for big gigs, you have to submit a mix and they'll choose whether they want you or not. So far I've been turned down for 1, which killed my pride a lot. Yeah.
Do they tell you why?
Nah.
You don't call them out?
Nah. Not worth my time. For everyone I'm not getting booked, I'm getting booked 10, so they're lost.
Facts.
But, okay, let me tell you. Let me just ask this question. What has been the most difficult thing when you're getting on the stage? Because you've got this crowd and whatever you've prepared as a DJ is a different set. Then the crowd is expecting something different from you.
Never had it.
You've never had it?
Never had it. Okay. I think I know how to read a room.
Read the room podcast.
We are here.
Shut up. Nah.
Yeah,
I think I can read a room pretty well. My first gig was probably my hardest. My knees were knocking together as I was walking. I was so scared. So I ended up getting drunk and my friends rocked up and they're like, girl, you're lit. And I'm like, yeah. I got up there, I forgot how to DJ, but, I got through the set and got me to where I am. So
I think the first one of anything is really quite daunting in general. So it doesn't really matter. Even like, you just go there and you're like, am I really here? Am I really here? Because you're really chasing your dreams.
Okay, let me just take it to my perspective as a photographer. Like, I'm just booked for this event. When you get to that event, the first 30 minutes, I'm so nervous because I'm trying to know what's happening over here. I'm just trying to concentrate on the environment. What's everyone doing? After 30 minutes, I'm just interacting with everyone.
You're on.
If I met you on the bar, I'm going to talk to you. If I met you at the set, I'm going to talk to you. I think that's the same thing as the DJ.
Yeah.
The first thing is so nervous, and then when you get to the set, okay, let's do this.
I still get nervous now, evidently. But I feel like it's more nerve-wracking to play to a smaller crowd than it is a bigger crowd because a lot of the time they're catching a vibe off one another as well. So if you're in a crowd where there's like 10 to 12 people, which has happened, I've mixed for a room of 5 people. And I feel like
was that just a terrible event?
I love y'all. But so, I mean, it just was like a slow night, I guess. And but I feel like when there's only a few people, there's so much room for conversation amongst them of saying, this song's, this, or I don't like this DJ. But when you're in a big crowd, you're vibing off one another, you're dancing, you're lit. You don't even pay attention, Yeah. So as long as you're playing the right songs, I guess that's all that matters. You just got to read your crowd.
That's all right. Let's leave even DJing and music aside. I think we'll circle back to that. Let's go back to you as a person before being a DJ. How can you introduce yourself to?
Well, I'm a mother. Yeah. First and foremost, above anything else, I'm a mother.
Yeah.
I have 2 young boys, 4 and 6, and they're great. That's it. I was a business owner before becoming a DJ. Before that, I worked in mental health, which is something that I hold very, very close. I think it matters a lot and it needs to be spoken out about a lot more. Yeah. But, so I've done 2 jobs working in rehabs when I was pregnant both times. Made my mark, did my piece. I still have clients now that I see on Facebook and social media, and they're doing great. So it's like they've overcome addiction or their trauma, and
that's good.
So it's good to see. It's like
how was it working in rehab? Because I feel like that's a very I say like a unique space where there's those that are very vulnerable, and then there's those that are just completely on. I don't want to be here. I just got forced to be here.
Yeah, like you're gonna get all different sorts of clients. Like you see a lot of the time people that have just come out of jail and they're suffering with addiction or stuff that, you know, they've been addicted on the inside. So, and like that, they are forced to be there by court. So you just got to kind of work with them, and you got to understand, like, I don't want to be there as much as you don't want to be there. If you don't want to work with me, I don't want to work with you. But you got to be that impact. You got to be that one person, you know. And over time, you build that relationship and the rapport with them to the point where you are that one person. And there's always going to be someone that you don't get along with, and you just, you know, you find someone more suited to them, and you just hope for the best. Hope they find their way.
If the glove fits, you work with them. If it doesn't, you try.
Yeah, give them my best shot.
That's a bit.
I feel like
How long was that?
Working at the rehab. First one was about a year. Second one was about 2 years.
Those ones were just can't be helped.
So everyone here is like rehab and just thinks of drugs and alcohol, but there's so many addictions. Like there's gambling, there's sex, there's porn. Like, yeah.
They go to rehab for that.
Yeah. You go to rehab for addiction to recover.
Okay. Okay, my addiction is okay. Let me just. Okay, I'm not going to rehab.
Is it just like, you know how you watch in movies, they sit in circles and then they introduce themselves? Does it start like that?
That's AA and NA, so that's like more meetings. But you do have classes where you are forced to do that sort of thing, and it's more about swallowing pride, I guess, and being open. It takes a lot to admit when you are addicted or codependent on a substance. So for them to sit down and say, I am an addict, it's like a big step, but not in all rooms. Like we've done a lot of meditating, we've done a lot of like prayer. Yeah. You know, you just take them out on excursions, go karting. You just got to get them back into like doing normal things.
Normal, yeah.
You know, after you're on certain substances or dependent on something for so long, your dopamine adjusts to that. You know, you're in on that, and then it's hard to get out of.
Jesus Christ. That's the first time I hear people who are addicted to sex, but I didn't know they needed rehab for that. How do you help that situation?
Like, personally, I'm just thinking, how do you need rehab for that?
That's what I'm asking.
Why does rehab need?
A lot of the time, it comes from a place where like they lack something as a child. So, like whether it be like emotional connection or like physical touch. Those sorts of things. So, for someone
being sick, just go to a GP and everything will be sorted.
Yeah,
no, but that's it. They don't know.
Maybe
that.
tell them that. You should be.
Okay. I'll be the next person who's helping you.
Lock in.
But they don't know that. I think that's what she's trying to say. They don't know that they're out here.
I've never heard of such a thing until I've heard from you. That's so encouraging. So, guys, if you guys are like, just go to the hill and you'll be able to.
If you're in Republic every weekend, you should probably
so I can go to Republic. Oh my god. Okay. Pause.
Men got attacked.
But anyway, yeah. That's so nice.
That's good work life.
So,
What about?
Okay, my question is: Did you like working into the mental health and helping this guy?
Yeah, I did. I actually lost one of my clients while working, so that was what forced me to resign while I was pregnant. And I think
it's an emotional thing, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's so easy to say you leave your work hat at home, at work, and you come home, but you can't do that. Yeah. You can't just leave and clock out.
I don't think it's realistic.
It's a heavy thing.
Yeah.
Because at the same time, we all work in disability and caring for people with disability at the same time. You've been working with this guy for a long time. Then, even let's not talk about this guy pass out or this guy passes away. You talk about this guy is gonna be moved to another company. Basically, you've been in touch with this guy for the last 2 or 3 years. Yeah. You've been in touch and everything.
You build a connection.
Yeah.
It's only human.
So
it's only human. Unless you're corporate, then you can leave work at work.
It's so hard because I'm used to this thing. Yeah. So it's the same as her. She's been used, like she's helping this guy.
Yeah.
Then this guy is reported that he has died or something. So it was a tough thing for you, right? Yeah,
it was hard, but it just comes with the job, you know.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's okay. But then aside from that, then after that you welcomed your kids.
I did. I had my first at 18. It was great. I never wanted to be a mum. I never wanted to be a parent. I just could never see myself being responsible for something other than myself. Like,
is this you now growing up saying probably that's not in the picture?
No, when I was in my teenage years, I was quite rebellious. We'll just say that. Yeah. And I
you couldn't tell.
What? Hello? Are you feeding me this alcohol right now?
No, I'm sorry, we're just leaving the room.
So funny. Yeah, I had a bit of upbringing. So, yeah, I never see myself having kids, but I'm glad I have my kids, and I'm glad I had them so young too, because now I can live my life, and they love that their mum's a DJ. Like, they think that shit is so cool.
Like, it's cool as hell having a mom who's a DJ.
Yeah, we call them the bass babies.
Oh, wow. You actually named...
I'd like to be a bass baby.
Bass is not your surname though, is it?
I'd like that, because
Bass is not your surname though. It's just, yeah.
Mum and bass, like drum and bass, the genre.
Yeah.
Yeah, but mum and bass, because...
Is that where that came from?
Yeah, because when I first started, I was dwelling in like drum and bass a bit. And I just couldn't catch it, eh? Like, someone that's going home listening to Asake, you're not going to be able to mix it, you know?
Okay, let me just ask you one thing.
Yeah.
So, in your DJing, how do you, like, overnight, you're DJing like overnight, you come in the morning. I feel like the night time is the perfect time for a mom to be with the kids. So that the daytime, you're going to go to work or something. How do your kids incorporate with the work that you're doing?
My kids are asleep most of the time that I'm out, to be honest with you. They don't even realise I'm gone. I'm back. Breakfast is done by the time they're awake, you know. Like, I have 2 baby daddies, so...
They want to work it out.
We listen and
We listen.
Okay, and we don't judge.
Yeah, exactly.
And so they go to their dads on the weekends, and most of the time they're not even home when I mix, but weekdays, that's me. That's where I'm at. I'm at home with my kids where I should be.
That's good.
Weekend comes and I'm a little bit feral. Is what it is.
Yeah, because you have to make this money. You can't.
Yeah.
You have to sacrifice. It's definitely a sacrifice, because I know if you had a choice, you'd definitely be like, yeah, I want to say you don't. And that's what everybody want to stay home with their loved ones, but you have to sacrifice. Go out there, because this money is not going to find you in your house.
The way I see it is, if I can make in a weekend what I can make in a week, why would I work all week?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Why? There's no point.
Fair enough.
You
Fair
know?
enough.
If I can just make it on a weekend, let me just make it out. Because you guys are going to work the whole week, and I'm going to make it in the 2 days. Let me just do it.
I'll make it in a night and spend it at the bar the same night. So, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, it's calm.
And then you mentioned before DJing. So what transitioned you to being a DJ? Why DJing?
So my family's all very musical. We've got a dad that plays guitar and he's got a voice on him, but I'd never tell him that to his face. My brother's a drummer in a band that's actually doing really good. Yeah, love your dad. Shout outs. I've got a brother that's in a band and they're doing really good. They've just come back from their Australian tour and he's the drummer.
That's good.
All pretty like
band?
Shout out,
OJ.
brother.
Shout out OJ.
That's good. OJ, shout out.
They're, so we've always had it, you know, and growing up I was hell-bent on dancing and I always told my parents that's what I want to do. They always backed it, said, yeah, go for it, like you got it in you.
Yeah.
Go do it. But couldn't grasp it, not something you can make a lifestyle out of.
Yeah.
So if you can't be the dancer, be the DJ, you know.
Fair
I was on
music that they dance to.
I was on TikTok and I got a message from this company saying, how would you like to learn how to DJ? And, you know, just sit spam, like keep it moving, brothers. But I was like, let's just have a sus, let's see what it's about. So I ended up getting pre-selected for a program called Your Shot, which is just it's a program where they train you up for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
You go through like a whole auditioning process. You get trained up for 6 weeks and then you get put on the stage at the end of the 6 weeks and they say, go be great. And
Is it the time you forgot?
yeah, bro. 5 minutes before my set, my instructor comes over to me talking about your deck's broken. I said, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're adding more anxiety.
Yeah, anxiety. I was lit. I was busting it down on the dance floor before it was even my turn. So we got up there and we just did what we could.
Yeah.
Well, it led me to where I am, so I must have done all right.
That's good.
Takes a lot of work though. 7
You
months.
gotta love it though. You gotta
I
love
love
music
it.
in general
Yeah, I
for
love
you
it.
to jump in that space and kind of go to that direction.
Yeah, you got to be able to catch a vibe for sure. Like you couldn't be a still DJ.
Yeah.
You're not going to get picked up much.
Do you ever think of doing music out from DJ?
Yeah, I want to do producing. That's my next step.
That's
I
good.
want to produce, get my name out there a bit more, and then
Have you done any yet, or just
I had a friend that
behind closed doors?
yeah, literally that's it. We'll just leave that there. I had a friend and the end. I had a friend for a little bit there that taught me a little bit, but that's how I caught it. I was like, yeah, I want to do this
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think the way she's speaking, she loves it.
She definitely, you can tell.
Thanks.
You can tell she loves it.
Another question is like, you say that you are just told that you are supposed to go to the set and then someone tells you that the desk is broken, right? So the feeling that, oh no, I just wanted to bring it out of me. What was the first thing that came into your mind?
Shit. Like, I've got all my friends in the crowd. So pretty much, let's just set the scene, right? So we're at the Court, one of the biggest clubs in Perth.
Yeah,
we're
I
at
love
the
the Court.
I'm about to go on. I've got all my friends there. There's no one up there except my people, so they all know I'm about to go on.
Yeah.
I jump
just
on
know
there.
that, oh,
She's next.
she's next.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And it's not just my friends, it's like the people from the program that have caught the name. And they're like, yeah,
okay,
we'll
this
go
is what
watch
we
it.
usually do. When I usually go for clubbing, I usually see that if we've been waiting for this DJ and when this DJ comes, even if we are three of us, we're going to be on the forefront of it. So your friends were like getting the closer end for you, getting the forefront ready for you. Then the producer comes and tells you, okay, I'm very sorry. The DJ, the desk got broken. How did you feel about it?
No words. I don't know. I stressed. I panicked. I got up there and they did what they could and I did what I could and made it work.
Yeah.
But the stress, it's not something you can put words into, especially because I'd never performed in front of anyone before.
Yeah.
So, and I wanted to give them the best impression. You know, there's scouts everywhere. There's always people watching your music, and hey, it's not about doing it's not about doing a big one up there. It's about if you mess up while you're up there, how are you going to recover from that?
Yeah.
Because anyone can just stop the deck and just walk off.
Yeah.
But how are you going to pick up the vibe? And, you know, you rely a lot on the audience for that as well, because you can do a shitty transition and pick it up with a good song. No one's going to remember it tomorrow and be like, that transition was terrible. No one's going to, another DJ, if bedroom DJs, you be doing that too much. But
the transition is terrible, but the
Bedroom
music comes
DJs,
out of
they be waving their USBs like, give me a turn. Like, you brother, I'm getting paid, not you.
No.
Relax. Anyway, yeah.
But she has spoken for many.
Yeah.
But I understand that. I totally understand. It comes to a said that, okay, my good friend is a DJ. His name is DJ Carter. Shout out to DJ Carter, by the way. So this is the thing. You find out that you are next to the set, right? And then I usually see like some of the DJs usually just transition in direct. The DJ was playing this music. You come in and just sink into the music.
Yeah.
But you find other DJs, you just plug it out and leave. So how do you try to catch up with the vibe, because you've already stopped the crowd?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I've never really struggled with it, so it's a hard question to answer. But most of the time, like I said, you got a briefing beforehand, so you're pretty aware of what one another are going to be playing, and the BPM range helps you just mix into it.
BPM is a heavy word for me. I'm just a photographer.
It's like the speed of the song.
Oh, okay, thank you.
So Afro is normally about 120 BPM.
Yeah.
So
120 BPM, okay.
I was
Note that.
R&B.
R&B, like between like
This guy is
80s
just a lover
hundreds.
boy. It's just good at
We
basketball
gotta
R&B.
love. We gotta
Real.
love, of course. What's R&B?
about 80 to 100.
Is that the slowest?
It doesn't seem it though, does it? But
No, it doesn't.
nah. But it's like, nah. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, let me
Reggae
just
is
ask
there?
for the goat. The Kendrick Lamar song.
Nah.
Oh, I don't know. Next.
Oh.
I'm sick of it. Mustard on the boot hole. Next.
I bet it gets like that. Like, there's music that you hear in mainstream very much that you're like,
Or you're like getting requested it. Like, bro, I'm not playing it. If it's not on my set list, I'm not playing it.
Okay, this brings me to another question. Most of the time, when you're just DJing, there's this one person who come with the phone.
Oh, last
That's me.
night, my
Can you play this?
bro, sorry sis, if you see this, no disrespect, but my God, she jumped over the whole stage, jumped over the little rope, just be like, what'd she say? Can you play this? I'd never seen the song in my life. I was like, no. She goes, okay, well, can I see what you've got? So I just played this. Oh, can you play Rush? Yeah, I just played it.
you're not serious.
Can you play it again? Yes, go, anything for you. Didn't play it.
I am that one
Humble.
person. I am guilty. I'm very guilty of that. Because there's this one time I forced the DJ to play like this one. He played the first time. Then I told him, okay. Then I told him, come back again.
No, I think there's a difference between rewinding the song where it's like, it's good
you-
that people are vibing to it,
but
that you play it again, right?
But at the end of the day, the DJ is going to read the room, as she has said.
Yeah.
the DJ is gonna learn whatever the audience want.
If I've created
she's not gonna repeat that song because I like it.
If I've created a set for the past 5 days, there's no way one girl coming up from the crowd asking me to replay a song. That's as if that's what I'm gonna.
Thank you, one girl.
Change everything and now.
Just for her, respectfully, respectfully, but be for real. I put time and effort into that. Like what you guys see is you see someone on the stage with music playing, pressing buttons, but like no one really thinks about the time that takes to download those songs, curate a track, practice the set. You know, we go to sessions here at Hen House or over at the DJ Hub in the city, and it costs money and time.
Yeah.
You know, time away from my family, stuff like that. You don't really like, you know,
practicing.
Yeah, put my heart and soul into it. You know.
Okay, let me just take you back. We usually see that once a DJ knows that I'm going to this club, and this club has this specific audience, right? You have to prepare your set on something. Yeah. So what does it take for you to prepare a set and everything?
Oh, damn. So I'll get an email, DM about wanting to be booked. Yeah. And most of the time, judging by the club, you know the genre. You being in the industry, you kind of learn what they want. And if not, they'll tell you what they want, especially if it's private. So it takes about, depending on the set, how long it takes. Half an hour set takes me about 2 days.
Half a set takes you 2 days.
Yeah. And that's to download the songs, set cue points, and then practice it.
Yeah.
Or you got the long ones where I'll practice. I'll create a set for the first, like the 7-hour gig I did.
Yeah.
I practiced that for about 3 days, set that up, and then the rest of it I just winged it. Like it varies from each gig. You know, if it's something that I'm not used to, I've got a gig coming up. I'm triple booked on the 15th of March. So that's what I've been practicing this set for nearly a month. Oh, yeah. You just got to keep going, you know.
I don't want to see that. I don't see that. 15th of March, where?
Amplifier, Magnet House.
Oh, you said Amplifier.
Magnet House, bro.
I probably won't make it. I don't know.
Magnet House.
Anyways.
Okay, let me just
end up pulling up to.
Okay, let me just say this before the cameras.
I like Edison.
Magnet House. I was just there years ago. Years ago.
It's not your type of music, anyways, guys. So didn't invite you, so it's fine. Didn't want you there anyway.
But then that brings to like now you majorly if you describe the music as mainly Afro house, right?
Depends. That's my favorite genre. It's what I get to play the most.
That's what you get to play the most. But it's like it's African,
right?
And you're white, right?
Am I,
bro?
How is it?
She's African, bro.
But on the real though,
African music here.
On the real though, how is it?
She's played in Republic. Why are you calling her?
No, it's not that. Okay. But it is what it is, right? But how is it being in that
environment?
In that environment, yes, like getting yourself in it. Is it? Yeah.
Quick disclaimer: my family's Egyptian. Just to
humble this man.
Oh, my bad.
Peace and love.
Humble. What is that?
Top shoulder.
Oh.
Don't follow whatever he says. He's probably going to mislead you.
So I think especially as like a white appearing woman, you get hyperfixated on by African men too. So it can be, and then read the room. So
we just read the room most of this podcast, guys. But we are happy about that. I am literally very happy about that.
Too happy. Yeah. So it's at the start it was kind of a lot, I think. Especially because you're not seen as a DJ, you're seen as like, I don't know, a woman, an item. And I don't know. I don't even know how to answer
prove
that.
Yourself.
Yeah, I do. And I do every time.
Yeah.
And I'll do it again. But it's just, I don't know. It's a lot. And especially because I think myself personally, as I get, how do you word it? A lot of backlash as being someone that is white and is in a black community.
Yeah.
Playing for people. Some people love me, some people hate me. Some people hate to love me. Love to hate me.
Would people just hate you just because you're not black?
One thing I've ever thought is that
that's stupid.
if you hate it, just hate it because I'm taking the positive part of it.
Oh, it doesn't bother me. Like at the end of the day, that's a reflection of them, not me, because I know what I am and I know my background.
Yeah.
And I know where I come from. And I know, and I feel like my music is a good reflection of me and my roots, like.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It is what it is. I think like last night at Republic, I had a really scary incident where I was actually chased into the toilet by a man after my set. And that's the sort of thing that it terrifies me, because I would love to go international.
Yeah.
But I think like we get so objectified, especially as female DJs, men get so infatuated by a woman that do something that they can't do. And so I wish, it makes dating hard. It makes dating really hard. Like
we're gonna go there.
So that's another thing. But it's a lot. But I love it, and I wouldn't change it for anything. I wouldn't change it for any other community. I wouldn't want to mix any other music. I wouldn't want to be in any other bar and restaurant. Like I love what I do, and I love my people, and I love it all.
So that just means that if
she's just being herself,
go out DJing, you kind of need to have someone with you just for safety.
I will. Moving forward, last night I'm just thankful that security were as quick as they were.
Yeah.
But I do go to a lot of gigs by myself.
Yeah.
I think it's just a part of it. Like you can't really just take a crowd, everywhere you go.
Yeah.
But it's like you got to be hyper vigilant. You got to be self-aware, aware of your surroundings, aware of like potential risks. And especially when there's alcohol involved.
Definitely.
People see you up there.
Alcohol is the best poison ever.
It's terrible,
this guy.
honestly.
You're terrible.
The best poison.
It's it clears out logic.
Yeah.
So it's good for vibes, but sometimes like
at times it
can go left
to a different level.
Quickly. It can go left very quickly.
Yeah.
And it does, yeah. But it's part of the gig, at the end of the day, you just show up, do your thing. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it when it goes
I'm
good.
happy that she's standing into the fact that I'm a DJ. Whatever I'm bringing to the set, you guys have to, you guys, whatever the vibe you're giving me, I'm going to give you the vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just going to stay strong as a DJ.
And if they're not giving me a vibe, I'll do my own vibe. And if they don't vibe off me, that's something that's really hard. I get along really great with I get along really great with a lot of the men.
Yeah.
And not even in a weird sort of sense, but I find
it's
women, because you can just, look, I have not really met many African men that are disrespectful in a sense like that. I've had really good encounters.
Yeah.
It's the women that I really struggle to get along with, and I think I don't know if it's me.
Thank you, women.
No, it's not you. It's not you.
I don't want.
I've always said it, and it's not a lie. Like a woman's worst enemy is another woman.
I would hate to be in a woman's prison.
I don't.
I feel like a woman's prison would be way worse than a man's prison. So much gossip.
Gossip. You think man's prison? No
gossip. That's just all hands. That's all hands. Woman's prison. Yeah. Anyways, I don't know how we got there, but we got there.
But then, finished, and then let's.
Yeah, that's it.
But then, what about dating? How does that affect it? Just the fact that you're a DJ.
It's really hard. I haven't dated as a DJ. So I've only been DJing for about 7 months.
Let me just make this anonymous. One of the female DJs was my friend.
Yeah.
She's like almost getting to 30. Yeah. She literally has no boyfriend. When she comes, she usually walks away from here, but she has never had a boyfriend. When she comes here, she has that humble time. She does a very good set.
Yeah.
After that, she wants to drink with me. At the end of the day, I tell her, okay, you need to find someone that she's like, She doesn't give. She's not for the vibe for the dating or anything. So tell us.
Yeah.
What is dating to the DJs?
It's I think it's hard to find a man that's not gonna kind of, I don't know, how do you word this?
Breathe in.
Without throwing shade.
Look past it.
Yeah. The most hardest thing about it would have to be the fact that every time you run in with a man, they want you to be the DJ. They love that they've got a DJ. Like, that's sick. They're infatuated by the fact they can't do
vibe,
it.
Yeah.
But then they realise, wait, that's my girl up there. That's all these men down here. Well, what's going on? And then, it's a lot of insecurities. So I tend to just humbles them. Humbles them. Yeah.
What about outside?
Outside,
like
DJing and everything.
I started DJing.
I've been single for 4 years, so I just don't really like.
Cheers for that.
I've had little flings, like, but got my heart broken by an African man once, so I became an African man. And that was it, brother. That was a wrap.
Please,
that was
I'm an African
wrap.
man. I don't mention African men everywhere.
But if it's with that, I was gonna ask. That means you're on socials, right? If I like your photo on your story, is that like low-key sliding in the DMs?
Nah. I pay no mind to
Oh,
it.
she's so direct,
what
bro.
does that mean? What does that mean?
Next.
'Cause
Unless you're
sometimes-
coming in hot, serve it to me. Otherwise,
But no with haze though.
no hey. Well, I'll pick you up at 8.
Ooh, like that.
Nigga,
Unless you're telling me what to wear and picking me up at 8, I don't want to hear it. Like, I've got no time for the little back and forth on social media, you know.
Oh yeah.
Grow up. We're adults, you know. Pull up.
You know, you say that, and then when you try to do that, okay, guys, take this advice, and then let me know how it's going.
boys, it's hard out here. I'm just gonna mention to you guys. But okay, let me just ask this question. How do you manage your social media life with the DJing life? Because at the end of the day, for you to be out there, you have to post your gigs or something, right?
Yeah.
You have to post it on Instagram because most of the people here listen. Because your audience, most of them are African, right? You have to post it on Instagram because most of the Africans like Instagram. At the end of the day, for you, maybe you might not be that one person who likes social media that much. How do you try to manage that?
I love social media.
But you just said you don't have a YouTube page.
Oh, okay. That's one. That's
Okay.
one social
Because
media.
let me tell you.
She has
For me-
Facebook, Instagram, Threads.
How do you know that?
She has all
How
that.
do you know that?
But
Am I wrong?
No.
Exactly.
the one thing I heard you don't have is YouTube.
I don't know.
So, one thing about me, when I called my friends to the house, we're like, okay, boys, this DJ, I went to her set, then, okay, these are Instagram, these are YouTube. Listen to this music that I play.
Yeah, I know.
Because I'm not going to change the music every time. I'm not going to put my remote every time on the TV. I'm going to put your music. So, how do you manage that?
Oh, I don't. SoundCloud. There's an app called SoundCloud, and I think it's fairly common in the music community that we all use that. But I have been egged on multiple times to get a YouTube, which is something that will be coming soon.
That's good.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah.
And
But you have a SoundCloud.
yeah, I have SoundCloud.
Okay, you plug it and then we'll follow.
Yeah.
I don't mind SoundCloud because
we'll put it under the description of this episode.
yeah.
Yeah, lock it in. Yeah, so I just use SoundCloud. I've only really dropped 3 mixes. Honestly, I don't have the time to sit there and mix, make and record. Like, I'd rather be doing it live like I am. When I get around to it, I get around to it. And yeah, that's it. I would like to do more live mixing like for YouTube. Like, you see the DJs and they're like on the beach and like
Okay, let me just do this for the team. If there's this one moment that you want to record something for the YouTube, I'm going to do it for free.
Note that.
Yeah,
Clock that T.
Yeah,
As Read the Room.
I'm putting this
we
for the
can
Read the
do
Room
one.
podcast.
We can do one.
We'll do that for
Guys,
you.
okay,
We'll do
fine.
one.
Yeah.
Stop.
So anytime you feel like you want to do it,
Bet. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Real for that, guys. Yeah, okay. Whenever you get married, I guess I can maybe DJ.
yeah.
It's not going
We'll
to
be
be
there for
it's
you.
not going to be for a while.
Oh, uncle status. Hear that, ladies?
Just for that.
when Cardi B said broke boys don't deserve no pussy. Do you agree with
Facts. Nah. No, of course not.
At least I'm
Didn't stutter.
At least,
No.
At
DJ
least,
No.
I'm the one among the editing team. I'm gonna beep a lot of things.
that? No. That one you know. That one you know. People. Why? Cardi B said it, not me. But whenever he gets play up, when he gets to that point, you damn it down. Everybody shouts. I know that's right.
Yeah, we do. I mean, look, at the end of the day, it depends what you bring to the table.
Yeah.
I'm not someone that can just sleep around without emotional connection anyway. So
Yeah.
come with that and some money, then you're good.
So
It doesn't-
emotional connection without money.
Yeah, I fuck with it. I'll do it. But I'm not saying I'll settle for it. I'm saying I'll do it maybe once, twice. But
But not more than that.
I know maybe it depends on the person at the end of the day. I was seeing someone.
Depends on the person at the end of the day, bro.
It does.
You
it
were seeing
does.
someone?
I was seeing someone for a little bit that I was like, it was giving sugar mummy. And that was calm. Mans was a tattoo
What do you
artist
mean
too,
sugar?
so he should be
It's giving,
packing.
bro.
Yeah.
You, because you're taking care of everything of
She's
his.
just an angel.
It was just more like me buying.
Yeah.
And I'm cool with that. I'm down with that. But you're going to meet me halfway somewhere. The deal was fire enough for me to stick around. So that was my first mistake. And yeah. But he was doing tattoos and stuff. So it's like giving the fact that you should be earning money, brother. Or give me a tattoo or something. Not like I don't like them. Obviously.
You don't mind
Read the
them.
room.
You don't. It reads to there's this poster. So it's some men now prefer to be single because they're broke. Yo, what have we become? And then there's this guy that posted. They named my homeboy Words of Affirmation because he's all words and no money.
That's a violation, boy. Nah, yeah, facts. They said what they said, left no crumbs at the end of the day.
So in short, we need to be in
Don't come to me loaded with your pockets full,
as
as full as your
thing.
ego.
Yeah.
But I'd like a man that has it for himself and that can contribute nicely to my life. You know, it doesn't need to be like big expensive gifts and trips to around the world and shit. But come with yours, I'll come with mine.
We can make it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That's dope. But aside from
Okay, boys, we got that time. Let's try to hit the deal.
Or not.
oh, no.
or maybe. If you got money.
If you got money, it's
I'm for the
fine.
maybe. I'm for the maybe, boys.
Lock it in. Yeah.
But now, aside from DJing, what's like your free time? Okay, let's not curate. Let's go away from that. Like, what do you do aside from DJing for yourself and being a mom? Do you like? Let's say you're going on holiday. What does it look like for you?
It looks like nothing, including an airplane, because I'm petrified of airplanes.
No.
I had a really bad flight once when I was 14 coming back from Bali, and I just swore I would never get back on another flight.
What happened?
I was asleep, and I wasn't
That's
by
long time
myself. Oh, yeah. Long time ago. 12 years, yeah. I just don't play with my life. Like, I value
what
that
happened?
shit. So we're on an airplane. Obviously, I've fallen asleep. And you know when you go on a ride and you get, like, butterflies in your stomach? I was asleep. I was out cold. And all of a sudden, I get, like, mad butterflies in my stomach. And I wake up and the plane's, like, bouncing. Like, bouncing like Michael Jordan with a basketball. I cannot make that up. Like, this plane was going. Like, it was, like, chugging, you know? And I'm like, okay, damn, like, we're about to go down for real. And then my brother wakes up and he's looking at me and we're both like, fuck, like, do we wake mum up? Like, what are we going to do? She's just going to lose it, you know? Yeah. So, like, okay, we just got to, like, thug this out. We did. And it got to the point where we're at the end of the flight, he and I sitting, like, basically hand in hand. Yeah. And we look out the window. The pilot actually urged us not to look out the window. Yeah. We look out the window. The plane's on an axis like this. On the side, one side's all water, the other side's all sky. And it must have been turning around, doing another lap or something. But yeah, I swear I'll never get on another plane and haven't since. So I miss out on a lot, I do. But my star sign's the travelling sign, and I do love to move around. So
what's your star sign?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. Yeah. So they travel. Is that
a traveller's sign? Yeah.
What's your? What's the other star sign you're not supposed to date, and what's the one you're supposed to look out for?
I would never touch an Aries or a Gemini.
Jesus Christ, I'm out the picture.
Done. Well, this is just a big point. We're done.
Sorry, Wes. But yeah, no.
My boy, we're gonna drink.
Cool. So yeah, or Gemini, or actually any other sign like that. Just stay away from me, please. Just leave me alone. I'm traumatized.
Okay. This has taken me back to the aeroplane thing because I'm like, nowadays I've been addicted to watching aeroplane movies and everything. Mm-hmm. Then you're like in such a way that on this side when you look, you see water. On the other side you see sky.
Yeah.
Facts.
So what came into your mind that you decided, okay, I'm not gonna take the planes anymore?
I was so scared that I didn't have feeling, a reaction. It's just one of those things where you're like,
petrified.
yeah. So I started praying. That's
it.
From
From
I
there,
could
you've
do.
never flown anymore?
No. Once my feet hit the floor, that was a wrap.
So do you think you'll ever fly anymore?
Yeah. I think I have no choice given my occupation.
Oh, how's that? Are you preparing for that?
Yes,
Like, 'cause
so-
now
That's why I'm coming. That's why I was bringing that
you
question
said next
because at
year,
the end of the
you're
day-
doing Bali and all
Bali
that.
and Thailand next year.
Thailand, yeah.
Oh, but
So that'll be cool.
How you wanna get on a plane? No, you wanna get on a boat right now?
A lot of drugs, like a lot of like medication. You're gonna have to have me.
I got you. You'll be there.
Yeah. Interesting comment to make. Yeah, no, I might have to be knocked out, I think, to get on a plane. But
Okay.
But
count on me. I'll help you there.
the thought of being on a plane heading towards a gig is just giving Avicii. Have you watched the Avicii?
Yeah.
The documentary?
Gosh, so good.
No, I haven't, honestly.
I've watched.
Man said I did no research. Man said I'm walking blindly, by faith, not by sight.
Tell me about the actual part of the documentary.
Oh, he's just so good.
Just go and watch it, bro.
Yeah, I know, he's lazy.
I'm not a documentary. I can't remember the
We are
last,
doing- we are
the last
doing as well.
documentary I watched. No, like terms of
We spend our time to watch
documentaries in. I watch movies. I don't watch documentaries.
Okay, if you don't watch documentary, try go and watch that. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you. Man said thank you.
I'll try.
But
to go
yeah,
and see.
so being that your next gigs are all international, right?
Yeah.
You are forced to have to use the aeroplane or something, right?
Yeah.
So besides using drugs and anything, because you just said, okay, I'm gonna be high on anything.
I'll be passed out. I'll be asleep.
So you're
Sleeper meds.
You don't want to get into the plane when you're okay.
I actually think I'd go into cardiac
Yeah.
arrest. I can't even lie. Like, you know how people have like really, really immense fears? Like
Yeah.
my palms are getting sweaty just talking about it, but
Yeah.
I can't.
Okay,
We don't have to talk about
but
it
anyway,
for now, actually.
but anyway, does it affect your DJ life or something?
It may, but not in a way where I'd allow it to, because
Because at the
it's
end of the
death
day-
either way.
okay, at the
It's
end
death
the
of my
day-
occupation or it's death
at
from the
end of
aeroplane.
day,
Facts.
Being a fan, I'm praying for you every time, right? I need you to go out there, be outstanding,
Be safe,
be
yeah.
safe, do all the gigs out there because this is my friend. I've been with Jasmine everywhere. I know Jasmine can do it. Then I'm like, okay, Jasmine's gonna do international job and everything. But once I'm doing my prayers, on the other side, for you don't like doing like you can't fly
It's
Yeah.
not that.
because you are afraid of this thing and this thing has happened. Do you think that such thing affects your life or anything as a DJ?
Yeah, that affects my life greatly. Not even just in the aspect of DJing. Like, I have friends that are doing like Kentucky tours and going to Bali and living, you know, and they're traveling the world, and I'm stuck in a state
Then you
because
get
I
FOMO.
have, yeah, man. Like I haven't even
mad
been
FOMO.
anywhere else in Australia. Like just because,
Should drive down then.
yeah, it's giving work.
Please use the drugs.
It's giving, yeah, that would be great. Turn out
Nah,
great.
not that. But it's one of those. Everybody has a fear.
Yeah,
everybody has a fear.
man.
There's people who
makes
fear
sense. It totally makes sense.
me, and I don't fear like that the ocean. But you can't pay me to go on a cruise.
Why? I would love to go on a cruise.
You can't pay me to go on all that water. What the hell?
Okay,
Can you swim?
Let me tell you.
I can, but I can't swim like that.
I can go on a cruise, but I cannot go for fishing. That's a very fun thing.
But fishing is a choice. You're not
No,
scared
I'm
of.
not
You're not
gonna go
scared
for-
of. You're not scared
I'm
of
not
fish.
gonna go for fishing, but I'm gonna go on a cruise.
Yeah, but you're not scared of
very
fish.
Funny,
Are
it's
you
very
sure?
ironic.
But you're not scared of fish. This is fear. This is fear. I'm telling you.
I'm scared of anything that is smaller than a yacht. On water,
Oh,
if
the
anything
boat.
is smaller than a yacht, I'm not gonna use it.
Okay. It's the water in general. You can't pay me enough to. But one of my bucket lists is go shark diving.
Ugh, you're stupid, bro.
Yes.
You've done too much. You've done too much for your
But
life.
he won't go
I
on a
have to.
cruise. But he'll go swim with the sharks.
One
It's the
time.
same thing.
No, it's one of those. You know the ones in cages. You know you're in a cage and then
Man's
they
never seen a
propel you down.
documentary in his life, evidently. Go watch one.
That's the things. That's why, like, it's a fear, right? The other one I had was skydiving, and I did it. Now I can do it again and again because I've done it once, right? It's just the adrenaline rush I'll get. Once I'm sure I do my research and not fertility rate. That's the death rate or something is very low. It's like
Okay.
If you give
Let's
me-
just relax.
If
We
you
need-
give me
we need to
90
pause first.
relax. If you give me
Fertility rate.
95% assurity that I'll come back alive, I'll probably do it, even if I'm scared of it. That and like bungee jumping. It's like it scares me
Yeah.
But if I'm guaranteed I'll come back alive, I know at the end of it, I'll be like, oh, my heart's racing. I feel good because everybody wants that dopamine effect that comes with the adrenaline. You know, it's good. Honestly,
I think
Can't
for
relate.
me, I'd be happy to do anything, but not get into the water.
no, but you might get
No
that.
fishing.
You might get that.
Fishing is already that. I don't like fishing in my life.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, how are you? For me, I'm gonna stay in the yacht. If there's any water in the yacht, like a swimming pool or something,
You seen Titanic,
I'm not gonna get into it. I don't like water in total.
Can you swim?
I swim very well.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
No, I swim very well.
No, it doesn't.
Bro, you don't know me everywhere.
We went on holiday last year.
Where'd you go?
Last
His
year?
birthday.
Aw.
Last year?
To the pool.
To the pool? Bro,
Yes.
I was drunk.
You went on a holiday to the pool.
I was super drunk. I was super drunk at that
Now
time.
hear him.
I was super drunk at that time.
Hear him.
But
He
tell
can
you
survive in water.
We were on holidays in Kenya. I was swimming with Eugene. I was getting to the deepest
I didn't
extent.
see it.
He was sleeping in the house. I'm sorry, bro.
You see? So when I'm not there, apparently he
but
swims.
at the end of the day, I'm good in swimming. I know myself, I'm good in swimming. But at the end of the day, I don't like getting into water that much because, okay, I lost one of my friends because of water. So I hate water in total.
That's fair.
The farthest water that I can take in my life is just a soup.
Yeah. This guy.
And what? Did you say soup?
Yeah, soup.
Man.
Yeah, I don't like any other water in my life. Anything that's better than a ball, I'm done with it.
I had to make sure that's what we're talking about. Okay.
But yeah.
Checks out.
Anyway, apart from fears,
Yeah.
is there music you'd like to plug us into from Perth?
Ooh.
Now that let's talk
Music.
Perth or Australian music or artists you'd like to plug us into that we don't. Obviously, we know that Live the Ashake is the big ones,
Yeah.
the small ones, the growing. Because I'd want to be part of.
Yeah.
I'd want to hear them.
First of all, I have to say OJ because it's no bias shit. Like, even though they're my brothers, my family, you know, they're good. Like,
OJ.
like they are absolutely amazing. Like, they're just, you could just listen to them for hours and it's like soft rock almost. They're probably going to hate me for that, but some of their songs are really soft rock and it gives nostalgic. And like we even got a little song there, they've got a song there that's kind of throws back to like our upbringing and we grew up with the lead singer, so they made a song a little bit about our upbringing.
Do they have the Instagram or something?
Yeah, so it's
Okay, tell us the
OJ.
Instagram. I'm gonna follow them with our group.
OJAY.
Okay.
Yeah, why?
Yeah, the top one there.
The top one? Oh, OJ official.
We'll do the
We will
following.
already
We'll do the
Yeah,
following.
Yeah.
so they actually
We'll do the
record here
We'll
as
do
well.
the following after.
Yeah, so they're good. Who else? DJs, like anyone or what?
DJs or artists
There's a DJ.
that we don't know of. Like there's very music is like my taste of music is probably not your taste of music, right? But you might like what I like because you know somebody's dope. It's only that they're not out there yet, and that's more like underground sounds that's there. And of course, most people don't know about it.
Oh, there's a few. Perth has Tanaka DJ. He's really
Tanaka.
good.
Oh, Tanaka,
He's
my boy.
really good.
Big up Tanaka, my boy.
And another DJ that's actually a bit smaller. Her name's Namesake, and she's amazing. Like I watch a few of her gigs. She does cyber, and she did, I think, Yayo, which is a new gig that they do at the Edison on Fridays.
Yeah.
That was lit. That shit was fire, bro. Oh yeah, same. I never seen you. I never seen myself, to be honest. But yeah, I was. Valentine's Day weekend went crazy, bro.
Goodness.
I swear.
People don't ever attend there.
Anywhere in Edison bar, as soon as it hits 3 a.m., they're on their demon time, bro. Like they're like trying to bag in the toilets.
I left at I think 12:30. We ended up going to Republic.
We
Stayed
listen and we
there
judge.
till like 4:30 again.
Yeah.
And then went home, woke up, hangover, hammered.
I love Republic. I
It's
can't
good.
hate on it. I
It's
love
vibes.
Republic
It-
so
it
much.
is
Republic,
vibes.
you'll just get into other club. If the club closes at 2 a.m.,
Yeah.
from 2 a.m. till 5 a.m.
Butterfly?
I'm all sorry, I go Republic.
You been to Butterfly?
Not for minutes.
I've been in Butterfly
Not
because
for
most of my
minutes.
boys usually go to
Not for
Butterfly.
minutes.
Yeah, that's how it goes. You go from Butterfly to Republic.
Yeah.
Me last night after work. I went from Republic to Butterfly to Republic.
Yeah, she
Big
was
one.
from Republic. I saw your post, by the way. She was from Republic. Then I didn't know that you were in public. You went to Butterfly, but
I think Butterfly just says
it's
playing.
18-year-olds now. It's all like kids. Where do the adults go?
I've not.
Do we just stay home? Or we all become
doesn't
DJs?
really have kids like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay.
Edison
That was
versus-
good.
Just stay at home.
For
me, just stay at home.
I'd say Edison. Edison is one of those places to go.
Or Republic. Uncles.
Okay, let me just bring in this question.
Yeah.
Being a DJ, you've been in this set, then you're seeing like the crowd is hyped. The producer or anyone behind the scenes is not pushing you. So you think that the crowd is hyped. How long can you do it to maintain the hype?
But
No, not like maintaining the set. Maintaining the set is so different because you can do the set for the whole night. But maintaining the hype, how long do you think that you can do it?
it just depends because as a DJ, you're trying to go high and low, because you don't want to have everyone
maintain,
tired in the first hour of your set. So if I've caught a vibe, I'll probably stay on the vibe for about half an hour and then bring it down a bit if I can. But if it's a short gig, I'll just blast it. Like if it's half an hour, I'm going hard. They can sit down for everyone else's set. It's not my problem. Go drink some water or something. Toilet break.
Get some Red Bull.
Yeah.
Well,
Some of this, whatever that is.
No, that's good. So what's a successful night? What's a good night?
$100 an hour gigs.
Yeah.
That's a good night. I love that for me. That's like my favorite. Or, do you know what? I honestly DJ for free. And I have the first few months of my career, I was DJing for free just to get my name out there and do my thing. But I would consider that a successful night. Like a successful night is anything behind the deck, watching people dance.
and everyone enjoying,
Someone not walking up to you with their phone saying, play Rush.
I'm a victim as well, but I don't play Rush. I play a lot of Swahili music. We were at, was it last week? No, probably the week before.
I've not been with you for the last 3 months.
No. We pulled up to Republic. I was like, play Hadi Kesho, play Hadi Kesho, play Hadi Kesho.
Who was on?
Kata was playing.
Oh, yeah. I'm ready.
And then he played it. I was like, oh, Jesus, I left the bar.
Yeah, they're so good. They're so good over at Republic.
Yeah.
The music, the vibe.
And I think it's because it stays latest.
Yeah, for sure.
It stays latest because everyone else closes at 2, 3. You're like,
what's
where
about
am I
Republic
going?
when it gets to 3 p.m.? If you're not drunk, you're not the important person to the team. Just get up because anyone who is drunk is gonna enjoy 20 music from there.
Yeah.
It's not really
But anyway,
drunk. It's
I'm
on
very
vibe.
happy. I'm very happy for what you're doing. Then my question is, once you're doing an event or something, then your work is just to hype so that the main person is gonna come to the set. How do you prepare yourself for that? Because you're gonna bring the hype,
But not too much. You don't want to overhype.
You just hype it so that when
Just like an opening.
so that when the
act.
guy who's coming in or the main artist who's coming in is gonna catch up from the vibe. How does a DJ prepare for that?
Wow, what a good question. I don't know. I feel like the same as you would any other set. You just don't want to go too hard. You don't want to play any of their songs that are about to come on or like anything that they're going to probably play. So I'd probably just do it the same way I would any other set. Try and engage with the crowd a little bit more and get them amped up, Most of the time I'm on, I engage anyway. I think that's why I got as far as I did because it's performing. It's not just DJing. You got to perform as well. And that's how it started, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense, yeah.
That's good. We're getting towards the end. Is there anything you want to plug or any work you're doing or you want to plug to the guys?
Oh, for the girls, 15th of March, Aberdeen Hotel, the Blackout Room. This is my biggest gig yet. 15th of March. We're going to be selling out. We're at 80% now. Followed by...
For the girls.
For the girls, girls night. Girls night. Girls only.
No, I'm just writing it down because
For the
I'm
ladies.
gonna put it down on the description.
For the girls.
Yeah. So 15th of March, the Blackout Room, Aberdeen Hotel, main room downstairs, 7 till 9:30. So that's pretty much just a gig for the mums and the old gals and the young gals that don't like to go out and be harassed by men. Yeah. Some of us like to do our own thing, And not all men. I choose the bear.
I'm not gonna harass you.
But yeah, I feel like I'm not hating on you guys. It's not personal.
I know. But and then what else? Is that the main big gig coming up?
Yeah, 15th of March. And then after that, we'll be caught up at Amplifier Bar, same night. So for the guys can come down and watch that one too. I'm actually closing for my brother's
Let
band.
me just talk this for the men. Are the ladies from Aberdeen going to come to Amplifier?
Maybe. My clique will be there.
I thought you were taken. Why are you asking this question?
I'm talking for my boys. I'm not talking for myself.
Okay.
He's making that known. We want that in writing.
You're opening, yeah?
Yeah, so I'm actually closing that night for my brother's band. They have so they get picked up a lot. They are really good. They've done so many gigs at Amplifier, so I've been invited to close for them one night, which is a full 360 moment for our family.
Yeah.
To be able to do that.
Nice.
My whole family's coming down, so it's going to be great. And yeah, that's probably the biggest I've got coming up in the next few months. So heads down, working on that. Got private gigs and
YouTube as well.
YouTube, yeah. Keep your eyes peeled for the YouTube.
Yeah. All
right, fine. And then I'm going to have to props cheese when I make it in the big time.
You will.
I'll read the room.
You're on it.
Yeah.
We will grow together. So this is one of those places you're welcome again and again. If you have something coming and you want to talk about, you're welcome.
Just bring it here.
Shout us out and
You're
then
always
we'll make
because-
time.
Guys, stop it. Me?
We'll make time, we sit and have a chat. I really, really enjoy this. I bet you don't. Guess how long we've been speaking?
Too long.
More than an hour.
Yeah,
So it's like that. Yeah. It's
I
almost
thought
full.
it's like 45 minutes.
Nah.
That's
It goes quick and we really enjoy. We really enjoy your company,
So
Jasmine.
that's truly
Thanks,
mean
guys.
that as Read the Room podcast, we literally welcome you back.
Thank you. I'll be
And
back.
anytime, just come back.
Yeah.
Ready.
Maybe we should do a wrap in 6 months, see what's changed.
Facts. Actually, we can pen that down.
Bet.
Say 6
See
months
in
and
6
see
months.
where
What's the date?
everyone is. That would be dope. Today
That would be.
is
So
the
Well, all I'm saying is wallpaper.
22nd of February.
I already told you.
Bet.
Let me see. What's 6 months from now?
22nd, bro. Are you seeing the calendar?
6 months. What's 6 months from now?
22nd of August.
Lock in. That'll be either just before. That if I get Turkey, that'll be me.
There we go.
That's the goal. That's the vision.
Let me pen it down right now. I will remind you. Obviously. We'll keep in contact. And yeah, I wish you all the best with what's coming.
Well, thanks for having me, guys.
You're very
It's
welcome.
been a vibe.
We really appreciate it because,
Just cause. Just cause we couldn't find anyone else. So.
Once I do this, it literally means a lot. We've had the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've had the best from you. So everyone expects that, okay, you've been in the room. They expect you, okay, this is a good DJ. We're going to attend the session and everything because,
Great.
at the end of the day,
We'll cram as a
keep on
crowd.
doing
Thank
whatever
you.
we are doing. We'll always support you.
Thank
At
you.
the end of any day, bring us in. I'll be there.
Thanks.
I've already promised you that I'll bring this boy at the next event.
See you
I've
tomorrow.
already-
Pre's at my house. Pre-drinks. We're going
Oh,
crazy.
say less.
We're going crazy.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
Don't
Lock
tell
in.
me.
Tempt me with
do
a
it.
good time. I won't
He
say
said, okay, you convinced me. Rubber arm.
Anyway, yeah, that has been episode 31 Read the Room podcast. Thanks for tuning in. If you're here until now, follow our socials, Read the Room Podcast AU on Instagram, Read the Room Podcast on YouTube, Read the Room Podcast on TikTok, and Jasmine, socials.
Damn. Okay. DJ _ mum and bass on Instagram. Jasmine Field on TikTok. And that's it.
YouTube.
We'll have
YouTube, we'll work on that. We'll be back with that one.
We'll have all that in the description. And today it's been your boy, Kisaka _ baby K himself.
At the end of the day, you'll always be with the perfect wingman. Recruiter of peace and love.
Peace. See you later.
This is how we do it.